The year 2020 has demonstrated to us as never before that a church is much more than a building.
Church represents the people who gather in worship and fellowship, supporting each other in good times and bad, learning and growing together on our faith journeys, and reaching out into our community and our world to make it a better place.
Because of the health crisis, we've had to find new ways of gathering, worshiping, and learning. We're doing all we can to make it easy for you to still be involved and engaged in the life of the church, even if we can't gather in traditional ways.
So how do we plan to do this? How do we combine holy, our love of God and desire to worship as a congregation, with holy, bringing us together as one even though we're apart Sunday mornings?
Call it our 2020 vision. It's how we plan to nurture and maintain a vibrant church life in many inventive and inspiring ways, even in the midst of a pandemic.
It's a bit like a puzzle, combining all the aspects of church life and seeing where you might fit in to all of the new, exciting, creative things that we have going on at Highland Presbyterian in this coming year. Worship remains at the heart of Highland's life and ministry, even when we are apart. We will continue to be sustained by the regular rhythms of prayer and hymns, of scripture and sermons, and of gathering at the baptismal font and at the communion table.
Things look and sound really different around here, but music is alive and well at Highland. You see, it's less about how we make music and more about who we're making music for. We invite you to join in one of the ways that we can share music together through the church, including music meditations, studies on some beautiful psalm settings, weekly handbell rehearsals safely distanced here in the sanctuary. Remember, a joyful noise can take many different forms, and continuing to make music is a key expression of our life together.
Fellowship in a time of pandemic certainly is different, but is as important as ever, as we need to hold on from one another and draw strength from the ties that bind us.
Maintaining our sense of connectedness and church family has been so important during this time. It's been uplifting and fun to see each other's faces during our parking lot ice cream social and drive-through picnic. And we look forward to our small group gatherings this fall, as well as virtual fling twice a month, and more parking lot opportunities. What a joy it is to hear one another's laughter and feel each other's support during this time. We continue to be the Highland family.
The way that Highland members care for one another in ordinary times is extraordinary. And in this time of pandemic, that care has become even more extraordinary as we seek to bear one another's burdens and hold on to one another as we journey together through this difficult season.
Highland's tradition of caring for each other has certainly continued and grown even deeper during this time. We can't count the number of cards that have been written, the number of phone calls and emails and texts that have been shared with each other, more than ever before. We have cared for each other through prayer shawls being delivered, meals and flowers, even trips to the doctor, and much more. This church family is so good about checking in with each other. We need that to continue and look forward to the ways that we will continue to grow together in the season to come.
The pandemic has brought attention to and exacerbated the needs in our community and in our world. It's exciting to see the ways that Highland is stepping into this moment to continue sharing God's love and hope in this world which God so loves.
Highland hasn't stopped reaching out beyond our walls during this pandemic. Over the summer, our Community Service Committee continued to visit agencies we support through virtual visits. Our Moore School food pantry has continued to serve about 60 families, and we've been delivering meals 2 days a week to a homeless shelter for medically fragile folks. Our Global Services Committee has supported the Hispanic League in town as they're working hard to educate our neighbors about COVID. And this season to come, we'll be supporting remote learning centers for Winston-Salem school kids during this time of virtual learning, collecting items for hygiene kits for Presbyterian disaster assistance, sharing in the first ever virtual crop walk, and much more. We're excited about all the ways we continue to be the church.
Life together as a community of faith means learning and growing in our understanding and our practice of being Christ's hands, feet, and heart. Now more than ever, our world needs to be reminded of God's never-ending love. This is our call. This is our witness, no matter our age or stage in life.
Thank you, Heather. The Christian Education Committee is very pleased to announce that this fall there will be 5 adult Sunday school class offerings. We'll have 3 classes on Sunday morning like we normally do, and we'll have 2 additional adult electives on Sunday evenings at 7 p.m. Please look at the brochure online and through the mail that describes in detail the classes. We look forward to seeing you in one of the classes because with the Christian practices, scripture study, and social justice issues topics that are being covered, we're sure that there's going to be a class that is exciting to you and will speak to your soul. See you on Sundays in class. Thank you.
Hello, come on in. It's almost time for our family Sunday school thing.
Oh, hi. So glad you made it. You're just in time for our Highlands new class for families. It's a great way for us to stay connected while we're apart.
And we get to see all of our Highland friends.
Plus the timing couldn't be better. We're going to study the Beatitudes. For 12 weeks, we will gather virtually like this and explore together some of Jesus' most important teachings.
From the Sermon on the Mount, right?
How did you know that? You're right, Robert. We'll be learning lots of things that we might never have considered before, and families will have time to reflect and explore deeper through the week.
And we get to do it while creating art.
So make your plans to join Highlands Faith Formation for Families, Sunday afternoons at 4:30. Just email our new DCE, Heather Ferguson, at hferguson@highlandpress.org for the Zoom invitation. It's going to be great fun and a wonderful way for our families to learn and grow together.
Hey, come on, Mom, it's almost time. Hey, I know.
One of the gifts of our youth and our young people is their ability to be resilient, especially in these times. Our youth are looking forward to gathering this fall back in person to re-engage their relational and relevant ministry together.
I'm KYLIE from the Youth Committee, and I'm excited to announce that youth will be resuming this fall, so get excited to see all your friends. We will be taking precautions to make sure that everyone's safe. We'll be doing some fun activities outside 6 feet apart. Just come with your game face on and ready to play.
Get excited as the fall's coming around. We're going to take some time just to be together, to have fun, to build our relationships and continue our wonderful faith journey together. Get excited. I can't wait to see you, and I do want to see you there. Love you all.
The last piece of this puzzle, and the one that is key for all the others to come together, is you.
Even though we're not gathering under the same roof right now, we want you to remain actively involved in all the wonderful things we have going on in the life of our church.
Your participation is essential to maintaining our ties that bind during these challenging times so that we can remain holy in our faith and wholly connected to each other in our church life at Highland.
To learn more about all of these wonderful opportunities we have in store for you, and to discover where you can fit in, we invite you to visit our website, highlandpres.org.
We're looking to the future with a bright vision, connected as one, keeping a holy Sabbath and being holy church together.